Hi and welcome viewers to our presentation of our investigative project, Lease 2012-2013.
Water has always been important and life-sustaining to humans and essential to all kinds of organisms.
On the other hand, purification or purifying is what we call to remove waste or foreign objects in a specific substance.
So, what is this investigation about?
Solar water purification system.
The investigators conducted a further study about water purification as an alternative way of getting clean water from the dirty water treated by the school.
The group has proposed some alternative routes by using solar energy in purifying water.
Sorry about that. To start off, in this investigation, the investigators chose 3 statements of the problems. Right now, I have these 3 here. Number 1, how effective is the presence of the disinfection system in purifying school water? And number 2, how effective is the presence of aluminum sheet in the disinfection system in the purification of school water? Lastly, but not the least, to what extent will the effect of the presence of aluminum sheet and disinfection system to the purification of school water? Now, you may be wondering how these things may be answered. So, the investigators decided to present 3 hypotheses. Here we go. Number 1, is the use of purification system alone effective in purifying school water? Number 2, is the integration of the system in solar powered water effective in purifying school water? Last, is the integration of aluminum sheet on the PET bottle of the disinfection system effective in purifying school water? Those are the 3 hypotheses. Now, my friend Tristan here has got something to say.
Those conclusions will be discussed later for a few moments. Here's the delimitation of the study. The investigation focused on the purification and evaporation processes. Samples of water were taken from ADI SMCS High School building. This school on a farmland in which the water is not that clean compared to the other. The study was limited to water from the ADI SMCS High School building only. It must be a good of conserving energy by using the sun. Is that right?
It's renewable source, so yeah, it's probably a good way. Yeah, it is.
The materials needed for this investigation are very important as each of them play a very important role. Rivets, plain sheet, silicone gum, bended metal sheet, mirrors, and PET bottles. All of those are what we use in the study to form what it is now, our very own water purification system.
First, this is the evaporator. The water will be put here. This is the condenser, where the condensed water will be formed after the evaporation process. And the condensed water will go here. This is the water collector. And the collected water will goes out here. where the PET bottle will be connected here.
Mirrors are used to concentrate the heat in this system, but sorry for the inconvenience because we don't have any stand and I can concentrate the heat so much in the system, but works like this. It's slightly about 25 degrees. What is the conclusion of all of these?
Tristan, basically, what the group would like to stress is that based on the results of each hypothesis being given, we found out that for hypothesis 1, first, is the use of the purification system alone be effective in purifying school water? Now, the results here showed that the school water taken from Iloilo City using the purification system showed that the school water contained 1.1, I repeat 1.1, number of total and fecal coliform and 740 colonies, I repeat 740 colonies of bacteria. This leads to the fact that we concluded that this hypothesis was rejected. In hypothesis 2, it states that the integration of the disinfection system will power water purifier effectively purifying school water. The results based on what we gathered. Basically, we gathered that the ADI school water sample taken from Iloilo City showed that 1.1, again, number of total and fecal coliform, and 632 colonies of bacteria. I repeat, that's 632 colonies of bacteria. For hypothesis 3, which states that is the integration of an aluminum sheet on the PET bottle with disinfection system effective in purifying school water, this was accepted, but the results showed that it only contained 1.1 number of total and fecal coliform and 313 colonies of bacteria. This states that hypothesis 3 is accepted and the only one accepted in our study. When the conclusion gathered, we found out that the integration of parts of the purifier school water reduce its total fecal coliform into its heterotrophic counts. I guess that's it.
Out of our project, mistakes should be avoided as much as possible. So, do your research before time.
You're right, Tristan, but only that. You should also know and have yourself on the grip of what the study is all about.
I agree with Tristan. Remember, our physics teacher always says us to never waste time with space. However, this is not science. We should go to science. I remember you guys telling me something about using recycled materials.
Yes, you're right, Kris. I told you that. You must use recyclable materials in order to save money and be more green.
Use a reliable water source. 1. Testing.
We're talking about reliability, so this is important. It is not acceptable for something failure to be done. Well, you've seen that happen.